big turnout last time when you fought here in Canada, but now you're on the opposite side of Canada here in Toronto. So what's it like being back on Canada soil for another pay-per-view fight?
I feel like very blessed to be back here in Canada again. Last time it was like the perfect night for us, all the Canadians. So yeah, I'm very excited and looking forward to do the history again.
And what did you think when Chris Curtis's name came across your desk? Because he's obviously been fighting for a very long time. I think he's still not quite a veteran of the UFC yet, but he's always been on exciting fights. So when his name came across your desk, what went through your mind? Yeah,
so at first I was very excited. Like, this is the type of fight that I want, especially at the stage of my career. Like, I don't want to pick and choose my fights, but this one is like a candy for me, because I think we have kind of the same style, like pressure fighter. We are both tough, so that's gonna be firework for sure.
He's had some bad luck in his last 2 fights with headbutts. You talked to him about that? I promise I'm not gonna.
I mean, sometimes it's hard because southpaws against orthodox. It can happen, often. So no, we're just gonna try to keep it clean, and just do our best to put on a good show and, yeah, have fun.
Marc-Andre right here.
Hey.
How cool is it having Charles Jourdain on this card? A little bit of a TKO reunion here in Toronto.
I mean, yeah, like you said, it's kind of reminds me the old days of TKO. Even the last time we fought on the same card, we both, had a good victory, submission victory. So yeah, it's always feels great to see Charles around. And yeah, like me, he's tough. He's been there for a long time, and yeah, I like him.
I know he didn't get the victory in the fight, but Brendan Allen, I know, trains with you guys. Brendan fought Chris. Were the coaches pretty familiar with Chris in terms of a game plan there at Killcliff?
Yeah, I mean, 2 of those our guys, like Chris, Brendan Allen, and Phil Oz fought this guy. So yeah, I mean, I'm not the same fighter as those guys, but we know what to do. We've been training hard. I've put a lot of hard work, in this fight. I want to be smart. I want to be just be myself and enjoy the ride.
Jose mentioned that Curtis has a lot of fights. He's been a veteran of the sport just in terms of his overall career. He hasn't been finished that much. Does that change the game plan a bit for you, just knowing how durable he is?
I mean, I don't really care about, what he did in the past. I mean, right now, I know that he's going to be there to fight, because, he's ranked, and I'm not even ranked. So this is everything. I have everything to win in this fight. So I think he's going to fight hard. He's going to be there, for the whole fight. But, I've been battle tested before. I know what you do. I'm very, I know my skills. I know my team, and I know myself more than ever, so yeah, I'm excited.
Vancouver was a bit far away. You got a lot of people coming up from Gatineau to watch this?
Yeah, a couple of my friends, family members, but yeah, right now I'm just happy to be here back with my team, and yeah, I can't wait to be there, yeah.
Just last one for me, a finish here over Chris Curtis, or even just a victory. Are you looking at this as one of the biggest years of your career, just getting in the rankings and kind of keeping this winning streak going?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I've been battle tested before. I fought pretty good guys before. I feel like I belong in the top 15. So I've worked hard, and yeah, I'm gonna fight my way through this opportunity for sure.
Marc, right here to your right.
Hey.
You said in an interview before this, and even hinted at it here, you see Chris Curtis as your ticket to the top 15. So is just a win enough, or do you have to go out and make a statement to get into those rankings?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always looking to, get a good statement, and put on a big stamp on this fight and, leave no doubts. But I feel like I just need to be myself. Like I said, I worked hard for this fight. I'm ready. Wherever the fight goes, I'm ready to fight hard, and I know I'm going to pick up the pace, and I'm going to pick up a huge victory Saturday night.
Living and training down in Florida now, is coming home to the cold weather a bit of a shock?
Yeah, kind of. It's been 3 years since I came here, during the winter. But yeah, I'm used to, it just reminds me my old days when I was playing hockey outside with my friends, and yeah, it's fun, yeah.
Hopefully it's a good omen.
Yeah, thank you.
Marc-Andre, to your left here.
Yeah.
you will no doubt have the crowd behind you when you fight on Saturday night. Does that fuel you, or once you get in the cage, do you just close off everything and just concentrate on the man in front of you?
Yeah, it's kind of a mix of both. You know, I like to fill up myself with all the energy from the crowd. You know, I know that I belong in this spot, but when it's time to just flip the switch and be myself and turn on the power bar, I'm very good at it. So I feel like Saturday night, I'm just going to go in there, enjoy the walkout, but as soon as I'm going to step inside the cage, I'm just going to be myself and be ready for war.
Back here. With a win on Saturday, you'll have a 3-fight winning streak since your
Yes.
fight with Anthony Hernandez. He is fighting in February, and he's ranked 1 above Chris Curtis. Is that a possible rematch you're looking at, especially since you got injured during the first fight?
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, this fight was like, if you guys watch the fight, like, you know, I enjoyed myself in the first round, and like he did pretty he did good stuff on me. Like he slammed me on my head, and like he take me down a lot of time in the fight. But I was not at my best during this fight. So for sure, if there's one fight I will have to do a rematch is against this guy for sure. He's tough, you know, he's very good at what he does. So we'll see what's next after. Yeah.
Thank you.
Marc-Andre, right over here.
Yep.
Right at the top of the card, we've got Sean Strickland coming in as the UFC champion. It kind of surprised a lot of people, seeing how he won the belt out of nowhere. You're on a 2-fight win streak. How do you like your chances of fighting for the middleweight title soon?
I mean, to see those guys, Dricus and Sean, you know, fighting for the title, and especially, you know, Sean winning the fight, the title last time, it proved me that everything is possible. So why not me? So like, you know, I've been in a huge fight before. You know, I've been a champion in my previous promotion in TKO. So I know what it takes to be a champion. So I just need to, like I said, be myself. You know, just be confident and just show up and do the hard work and fight hard. So I'm pretty sure that after this fight, for myself and for my team and for the whole fans, the UFC, you know, they're gonna put some respect on my name, and I'm gonna be there for a big run.
Do you see Strickland retaining tonight, or are we going to see a new champion on Saturday? Excuse me.
I can see a new champion be crowned on Saturday. Yeah, I feel like Dricus is like he's strong. You know, he's a good guy. He's a good fighter too. He can take the fights. You know, whatever he wants. It depends on how he's gonna handle the game plan. We'll see. Exciting matchup.
And I have one more question about you. I remember I was in Ottawa when you made your UFC debut. A very tough fight with Andrew Sanchez. There was a lot of French-Canadian media there. Fast forward to now, do you feel any pressure still, like representing Canada, specifically Quebec? Is anything different now, or the same?
I mean, I feel more comfortable right now since, you know, my debut, even just to see how the UFC operate, and just myself, you know, just to, you know, picture myself in this big like machine, and just to like be myself, be humble, just try to, you know, don't try to do too much. And yeah, I just enjoy it very much, and hopefully I can do this for a long time again. Yeah.
So one in the back over here. Dana White once considered Canada the Mecca of MMA. Do you think we can recapture that magic over here?
I hope so. I mean, I think last time in Vancouver we proved that, you know, we have what it takes to be one of the best country for MMA, you know, for UFC. I think Saturday night we're gonna prove it again. We have a lot of, you know, great talent, great upcoming fighters. So yeah, for sure, we have what it takes to be one of the best, you know, mecca of the fight. Yeah.
Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
J'aurais juste une petite question en français pour toi.
Oui, salut.
Ça va bien, toi?
Oui, merci.
Oui. Tu parlais que tu n'es pas encore classé, tu aimerais l'être. J'espère que ma question n'est pas trop tricky, mais tu penses que tu es peut-être à combien de victoires d'entrer dans le top 15 selon toi?
Je pense que je me vois vraiment gagner samedi soir. La meilleure façon possible, ce serait de mettre, comme on dit, un statement sur cette victoire-là. Je pense qu'après ce combat-là, justement, si je regarde le ranking après moi, il y a une belle diversité de combattants qui sont intéressants à aller affronter pour me rendre jusqu'au top. Je pense qu'un 3 combats va pouvoir me permettre là, de me rapprocher d'un combat significatif. Je viens de signer un nouveau contrat de 4 combats. Ça va être mon premier combat du contrat. Donc, je pense que ce contrat-là va vraiment mettre la table pour justement là, tout aligner les choses pour avoir quelque chose de vraiment important sur tous les plans, que ce soit financier, ma carrière, mon équipe, pour la suite des choses. Merci. Done? All right.